Hi everybody, this is Shauna from Shauna.plans on Instagram and here on YouTube. Today I'm going to show you how to set up a cover into the KISS Planner, all by Pink Punch Studios. So the KISS Planner, each page gives you this plain desktop that you can personalize, decorate however you like. I personally like to start with a cover, and Pink Punch gives us tons to choose from. I've got them all made into GoodNotes files here, so I've downloaded the individual PNGs and I've set up my own files. You can see all the different colors I have, but my favorite right now is this newest one that I've gotten, and it's this beautiful dark blue color and the rings are just gorgeous copper. So I'm going to make a cover today using this kit. It comes with the open cover, the cover front, a little tab, a center ring, and a side binding ring. So I'm going to grab this cover. I'm going to paste it into my planner. I'm going to stretch it out as big as I can on the page, and I'm going to keep it perfectly straight. I'll do tilting and adjustments and sizing later. For now, I want it nice and big and straight because that makes it easier to build my pages. So next thing we need is some paper. The basic cover kit doesn't come with any pages. The executive planner kits do. It comes with the seam bits that I showed you in the last kit, but then you also get blank pages, lined pages, dotted pages, grid pages, some pockets, and also you get some tabs, which I have not included in my GoodNotes file. But for this one, I'm going to grab these dotted pages. They're my favorite. And I'm going to go back to my planner and I'm going to paste them down. So because of layering, you have to be a little bit fidgety with this. I'm actually going to make my cover a little bit smaller so I have some room to work. And I'm going to line these up just a little bit closer together. And I'm going to make sure they're perfectly lined up with each other, or as close to perfect as we can get. So now I'm going to grab the two pages together so I can retain that size ratio, and I'm going to enlarge them and center them on the cover. I want them centered top to bottom, left to right. So I want to get them as big as I can on the page, but I still want to see bits of that beautiful purple cover sticking out. There we go. I'm happy with that. Sometimes it takes a lot of fidgeting to get it just right. Other times I can get it pretty quickly. So now I'm going to go back to that purple cover kit, and I'm going to grab this center binding ring and bring it over and paste it on. Sometimes I have troubles when I paste things into GoodNotes. It doesn't go straight. It kind of comes through at an angle. So if I deselect it, grab it again, and just not copy it, sorry about that, and if you just sort of rock it, you can kind of see it stops. GoodNotes sort of locks things in at perfectly straight. So you can kind of rock it and get it back to that straight part. Now I'm just centering this over the gap, and I'm leaving a little bit of space at the top and the bottom of the page, just like if it were a real planner. So now the cover is all set up. I could decorate it however I want. I can use boxes, templates, whatever I want, any stickers. Once I have the inside of the cover all filled up, then what I like to do is select the entire thing, tap and resize, and I like to put a bit of a tilt on it just to make it look more realistic, and I like to sort of shift it off to the right. You could tilt it any way, you can leave it straight, it's fun to mix it up. This is just my preference. That leaves all this desk space free to decorate with all the different other kits that you can find in the Pink Punch Etsy shop. But that's not all we can do with these cover kits. I want to show you another way that we could use them. We can take this closed cover and paste it down. We'll grab some paper again. I'm going to grab the right side page, and I'm going to put that on top of this cover and I'm going to line it up with the left of the page. So again, I'm centering from top to bottom, but instead of centering left to right this time, I want it closer to the left with a bit more room on the right. Just enough on the left that you can still see a bit of that cover peeking through. And this time I'm going to grab the side binding rings, and I'm going to place them here on the left side as well. Same thing, I want to leave a little bit of space at the top and the bottom, just like a real book would have, and I want to leave about half the rings hanging over the side. So now it looks like a spiral bound notebook that's been folded open. All right, and then here's one more idea we can do. Let's take this again. We're going to paste it onto our page. This time I'm going to take the tab and paste this on, so it's going to look like a closed planner. Now I want this little tab to stick out from the edge just a little bit, just the thickness of the leather, because in real life that's how far it would have to stick out to wrap around the planner. And then that just adds a little bit of realistic effect. Now we can take this planner one step further and go to our Pink Punch charm kits and grab some of these things. I've made a GoodNotes sticker book of all the charm kits that I've purchased. So I'm going to grab this little silver rhinestone that has the bezel edge. I'm going to paste that here, and it's going to look like a nice blingy button on my planner cover. There we go. So that's just a couple of things you can do with these cover kits. You could make it so it looks like there's pages sticking out. I showed you in the executive kit, it has pockets, so you could put just use this side binding here and leave this page without and have a pocket on. There's so many different options. This look is sort of my standard go-to. I use it the most often, but every now and then it's fun to mix it up a little bit. So I will make sure to put links in the description for the kits that I used. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message. And that's all for now. So I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.